first and foremost, how are you adjusting to the new sound in music?
The kids are like, it's melodic, you know what I mean? Education, with the change of education and the change of definition and defining a subject, subject matter has changed a lot. People just want to groove because we got that, we've done that. So everybody's on a certain level and they want to be, guided through like I want to say like a museum in your life. And so the kids are now just picking out pieces in that museum and they bringing it to life. They take a word like, I'm so old, and just bring it to life. And that's what I'm trying to say as a writer standpoint. As a writer, I love growth, and I will always understand that the youth will have to be, if anything's going to be fresh, it's going to be live. It's going to have to be trusted upon with the newest generation ever. You know what I mean?
Out of all the things you've experienced in the industry, what is the biggest misconception about you?
That could be a lot of things, man. I got a lot of little mixed up stories. So I got a lot of weird stories, but I don't know that I was ever jacked from a record company. Some people be like, my points wasn't right on a record company or something like that, but I always had like 36 points, 32 points. That was even in the early 90s when it was ridiculous. So I had 32 points, and I've been staying above that point level for a lot of time with just regular contracts, you know what I mean? So people like probably had me contractually wrong. You know what I mean?
Before we let you out of here, do you consider yourself a legend in the game?
You know what? That's the hardest part about it, because it's better to consider yourself a legend when you can't do it, and then to consider yourself one when you're a living legend. It's probably hard because people can't tell the story like they want to tell. You know what I mean? So being dead and branded is better than being alive and branded, I guess. When they tag something like that, so I wouldn't say that I want to say that about me.
Wow. Speaking of branded, how can the people follow you on social media?
Hey man, I'm at the Love in the Mouth on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook at Andrell Kilo Ali Rogers on Facebook, and you can find me at The Real Kilo on IG. I love IGs. I'm like a middle school student on IG. Yeah, The Real Kilo. So holla at me, man.